Today we profile some of the world's most unusual wedding traditions, from France's stomach-churning la soupe ritual and German plate smashing to Borneo's post-wedding bathroom ban and China's crying brides. Our channel, Best for Bride, always tries to give you the most updated information of the wedding world. In this video, we will talk about the 10 of the world's most bizarre wedding traditions. But first, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Let's begin. Number 10. South Korea, beating the groom's feet. Before certain South Korean grooms are allowed to leave with their new wives after their wedding rites, they must first go through a procedure in which their feet are beaten, which follows the wedding festivities themselves. The groom's friends or family members remove his shoes and tie his ankles with rope before taking turns beating his feet with a stick or, in some instances, a dried fish. After this, the shoes are returned to the groom. The groom is often quizzed and questioned during the act, suggesting that the beating of feet is intended as a test of the newlywed husband's strength and character. Although the ritual is obviously painful, it is over quickly and is meant to be more amusing than an act of punishment. Number 9. Kenya, Maasai marriage spitting. Among the Maasai people of Kenya, it is common practice for the father of the bride to spit on his daughter's head and breasts right before she leaves with her new husband. This occurs during the wedding ceremony. Spitting is viewed as a symbol of good luck and fortune in Maasai culture. Although this may appear to be an odd or rude behavior to people from other cultures, it actually makes perfect sense in Maasai society. Maasai tribesmen will spit on their hands before shaking hands with elders as a sign of respect, and it is also tradition to spit on newborn Maasai babies to ward off bad luck. Spitting can be seen in other aspects of Maasai culture as well. For example, Maasai tribesmen will spit on their hands before shaking hands with elders. Number 8. Scotland, Blackening. In some regions of Scotland, particularly the Orkney Islands, Fife, Aberdeenshire, and Angus, grooms and brides-to-be are required to participate in a particularly filthy ceremony referred to as blackening. This practice takes stag and hen party customs to an entirely new level. Blackening is a tradition that takes place on the day before a wedding and involves the friends of the bride or groom seizing the soon-to-be wed and covering them in a mixture of treacle, soot, feathers, and flour before noisily parading them through the streets. This typically takes place the day before the wedding. The University of the Highlands and Islands, which is located in Inverness, claims that the practice is done out in order to fend off evil spirits. Number 7. India, Kumbh. In India, women who are born with the astrological combination known as Mangal Dasha are referred to as Mangleks, and it is widely believed that they are doomed to have a string of unfortunate events follow them throughout their lives. This is particularly believed to be the case in marriage, where it is believed that the curse can cause strife and even result in death. Before the couple actually gets married, they go through a ritual called a Kumbh, which involves the woman marrying either a peepal or banana tree, or an icon of the god Vishnu. This is done in order to break the curse that has been placed on them. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, a winner of Miss World in 1994 who went on to have a successful career in Bollywood, went through a Kumbh prior to getting married to fellow actor Abhishek Bachchan in 2007. Number 6. Germany, Polterabend and Baumstamm Sägen. The guests of some German weddings may meet at the home of the bride on the evening before the wedding to participate in a custom known as Polterabend. During this tradition, attendees will break pieces of crockery in the hopes of bringing the bride and groom good luck. The pair is then tasked with clearing away the mess in order to illustrate that by cooperating with one another, they are able to conquer any obstacle that may arise during their married life. Another custom that's very similar to this one is called the Baumstamm Sägen, and it involves the newlywed couple sawing a log in half in front of their friends and family to represent the significance of teamwork in their marriage. Number 5. China, crying ritual. Although tears are often shed at weddings due to the emotional nature of the occasion, in some regions of China, sobbing is considered an essential part of the wedding preparation process. Tujia brides traditionally shed tears for 1 hour per day during the final month leading up to their weddings. After 10 days of the ceremony, the bride's mother joins her in weeping, and after another 10 days, the bride's grandmother does the same. Eventually, other members of the bride's female family will join in the cacophony of crying as the ritual progresses. In the western part of the province of Sichuan, this ceremony is known as Swatang. It is supposed to have originated during the Warring States period in China, when the mother of a Zhao princess became overcome with emotion during her daughter's wedding. Number 4. France, Le Pot de Chambre. Despite the fact that we may think of France when we think of fine dining, a certain stomach-churning French wedding tradition known as la soupe is about as far from cordon bleu as you can get. After the wedding reception, guests would customarily collect any remaining food and drink, put it into a chamber pot, and then offer it to the newlyweds to drink. This was done in the belief that it would provide the couple the strength they needed to get through their wedding night. Thankfully, when the practice is maintained in modern times, a little more appetizing mixture of chocolate and champagne is typically offered to the bride and groom as part of the celebration. Number 3. Malaysia and Indonesia, Borneo's bathroom ban. The Tidong people of Borneo, who can be found in both Malaysia and Indonesia, observe a tradition according to which the bride and groom are not permitted to leave their house or use the restroom for 3 whole days after their wedding ceremony. They are also kept under watchful guard and are only permitted a small amount of food and drink to consume during this time. According to the beliefs of the Tidong culture, if the bride and groom do not observe the ceremony, they will be cursed with bad luck that will most likely end in adultery, the dissolution of their marriage, or the passing of their children. Number 2. Sweden, you may all kiss the bride. In many Western weddings, the immortal words, "You may now kiss the bride," signify the sealing of a couple's vows with a kiss. However, in Sweden, the kissing ritual is taken to an entirely new level. In Sweden, the kissing ritual consists of a series of kisses that are performed in front of the entire wedding party. During the wedding reception of newlywed Swedish couples, if the groom should leave the room, the male guests of the bridal party are allowed to kiss the bride. This custom is only observed in Sweden. In a similar vein, if the bride departs the party, the female guests will crowd around the groom in an attempt to kiss him. Number 1. Inner Mongolia, chick liver. Couples from the Dor people of China's Inner Mongolia are required to observe a ceremony that involves the slaughter of a chick before they are even allowed to choose a date for their wedding. Before examining the newborn chicken's liver, the couple takes a knife from one of them and kills and guts the bird together. If it turns out that the chick's liver is diseased or of poor quality, the couple will have to start the process over again until they find a chick with a healthy liver, and then they will be able to set a date for their wedding. If the liver is in good health, the couple will be able to set their wedding date. Not only that, but there's been a lot of talk lately about how different cultures celebrate marriages in strange ways. Bizarre practices from the past are being implemented in the present. Keep up with Best for Brides. Do you find this video informative? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you liked this video, give us a big thumbs up so that we make more videos like this to keep up your interest. Additionally, subscribe to the Best for Bride YouTube channel for more videos.